What's going on? Big A, the Manky Geek, coming at you with another video. It's Sunday, it's time for my pull list. And I saw Predator today, The Predator. It was actually pretty freaking good. I had such low expectations because I didn't really like the trailers that I saw. And then I went to see it just thinking, this is going to be a waste of time. And then I left going, that was actually pretty good. Like, once the film begins, it doesn't stop, if you know what I mean. It's just breakneck speed, and it does its setup, which is kind of corny, but whatever. And then it just gets right into the action and progressing the story along. And the stuff that the Predator does is pretty freaking wicked. And yeah, they actually added to the franchise, and yeah, overall, it's a pretty good movie anyway. So yeah, comics wise, I didn't do a video last week, so this is going to be 2 weeks worth of comics. In comic news, everyone's freaking out about Batman's penis. I didn't get the issue of Batman Damned where you see Batman's penis. I might track it down just to say I have the comic which has Batman's penis in it, just as like, I don't know, a conversation piece at parties or dinner parties or whatever. But other than that, originally I kind of gave it a miss just because I was like, yeah, cool and everything, but yeah, I just had other stuff to buy and I spent a lot of money this week. I got quite a lot of comics which I got through on Friday, most of them, the ones that I got this week. But yeah, since they're going to censor the bat penis, I might have to get that issue if it's still available in the comic shop come Wednesday, just because it's like, I don't know, it's a dick. Why is everyone so like fucking freaked out by a dick? It's like, why censor it? It's part of human anatomy. It's just a dick. It's like, I don't know what the reason for the dick being there is, whether he's got out of bed after banging Catwoman or whatever, but it's just a penis, man. Like, there's no reason to censor a penis. Like, why is it offensive? I don't know. I guess I'm a grown up in it, so it's like, nothing really shocks me anymore. If I see a comic with a dick in it, I'm not like freaking out. But for some reason, DC want to censor it. I don't know what their reasoning is behind that. But I mean, if we could see a blue dick, which is Dr. Manhattan's dick in bloody Watchmen, and haven't censored that, then I don't know, Bruce Wayne dick is fine, if you ask me. But anyway, let's get into what comics I got. That's enough talking about dicks. Immortal Men. Immortal Men tried so damn hard, which is really adorable, but they just tried to fit too much lore into these 6 issues to the point where you're just like, I barely know what's going on. People are hitting each other and things are being said, but like whatever. And that was the last issue as well, issue 6. So that is over. Like, the new age of heroes is crumbling already. Fantastic Four issue 2. I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. It was cool to see. And the kids, Franklin and Valeria, they've seemed to have gotten older quite quickly. I mean, they've been away for 3 years. And looking at how old they were when we last saw them in, what was that thing called? That one shot that Marvel did that introduced the Avengers 1 billion or whatever, 1 million BC. Shoot, what was it called? I forget what that thing was called. I want to say, not Generations. God, I can't even remember what it was called. Someone remind me what it was called, because that's going to stress me out. But I think, didn't we see them at the end of that? You know, you know what comic I'm talking about? The one where Ghost Rider had that fight with Starbrand, and then we also got to see the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda. What was that? It was called Marvel something. Someone remind me, please. It's doing my head in. But yeah, they looked much younger at the end of that, where we see them. I think we see them in like 1 page or something like that. Whereas they seem to have aged them up quite a bit. I think they're like between the ages of like, I'd say like 15 and 13. Like they've aged them up quite a bit. But no, it was cool. It was like Lost in Space. It was like just seeing the Richards family like bum about the universe in a ship with some other peeps, create universes and all this weirdness. But no, it was cool. I liked it, and we finally got to see the other side. It was the other side of the coin, because both issue 1 and 2 have the same ending. So, but yeah, it was good to see that other side, and I wanted to like properly come back, and it was written pretty well, and I liked it. Sideways, yeah, again, the New Age of Heroes, man. It's a weird one. I mean, this is going to places where I didn't Didn't know it was gonna go there, and we've got sideways in like that dimension, the negative, whatever negative dimension or whatever they call it, dark dimension. So many dimensions, but the stuff that led to Dark Knight's Metal, those dark dimensions, whatever they were called, it's to do with that. And I don't know what's going on really with it. I don't know if the New Age of Heroes will be around much longer. If so, it won't be called the New Age of Heroes. But I like the art. I'm not really enjoying the story because it's not focusing on him being a hero. He's not a hero yet. Like, he's done some stuff, but Sideways isn't really a hero. Infinity Wars, which is the event that Marvel isn't really advertising in. Yeah, we got to see what Gamora does with the Infinity Gauntlet, which is, spoiler, fold everything together. So you've got characters combined. So you've got like Steve Rogers and Stephen Strange combined to form Soldier Supreme. I think it's going to be quite an interesting like thing to see all these like alterations of characters, the alternate versions of characters mixed together. Like seeing Arachnite, which is Spider-Man and Moon Knight, and you've got Iron Hammer, which is Iron Man and Thor. And I'm actually looking forward to seeing all that stuff. But yeah, we saw the beginnings of that, which was pretty cool. And yeah, so you got that, which shows them all. It was pretty good. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Like I said, this is definitely an event, but they're not advertising it as a big event because they've done too much of that in the last few years of late. So got Daredevil, Mike Murdock is real, and he's causing a ruckus. Like, he's been willed into existence, and it doesn't look like he's going away anytime soon. And that was a development I wasn't expecting. And yeah, I quite like Daredevil. Like, it's consistently good, but it's never amazing. Only every now and again will they do something that's like really, really good. But yeah, that was last week's comics, which I really enjoyed. And this week, was it this? Yeah, it was this week. Got Teen Titans. I'm really digging the new Teen Titans. I like how super edgy they all are. Everyone's got a problem of some sort and a bit of an attitude to them. And Bernard, is it Bernard Chang? I like his art, man. I'm a big fan of it. Like, when he was on Nightwing, I really enjoyed that stuff. And even seeing it here, it's like, it's so good. It's really good. Like, I really like it a lot. So yeah, I hope he stays on for a while. And this is going places. And yeah, last issue, Roundhouse died. And at the end of this issue, I'm not saying what happened, but if you know, you know. Death or Glory. Yeah, I like it. I see this being a movie. Like, I totally see it being a movie. And yeah, good, solid. I love all the kind of car chasey stuff because you see the motion, man. You can see the motion of the cars and that when they're doing like these turns, handbrake turns and stuff like that. So yeah, Death or Glory has been really good. It's been really a really good non-superhero kind of thing to read, you know, because you need some variation in there. Hit Girl in Canada. I wasn't a big fan of the art in this one. I found it a little... that's the only way I can describe it, a little I mean, it was consistently throughout, but it's not my thing, this kind of art. Yeah, and the way this ended, I knew it was going to end this way as well anyway. It wasn't as bombastic as the previous Hit Girl run. I preferred that one, the Hit Girl in Colombia, way more. We'll see as to what will happen with the Hollywood one with Kevin Smith when that comes around after this. Damage is really good if you just want to see shit getting punched. Like, that's why I read Damage. It takes you 10 minutes to read because it's like punch, 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 smash, 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 done. So it's actually pretty decent, like, for what it is and what it does. It's not bad. Soldier Supreme. Yeah, this is are they all one-shots? Yeah, I believe so. But yeah, this was cool, man. It was like, it's the Steve Rogers story, but because he's Soldier Supreme and he's Steven Rogers, it's like mixed with like Doctor Strange elements, and it's just cool to see kind of like it, like stuff like that. Like, him creating a shield using magic, but it's like got the obviously the stars and stripes on it, Captain America style, and his suit is like a combination of like Doctor Strange's gear and like Steve Rogers like soldier stuff as well. And yeah, you get to see like Wang combined with Bucky, the Red Skull combined with Dormammu, and all that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of these kind of like one shots and these weird mixed characters. Avengers 8, 8, yeah 8. They live inside that bloody. I'm forgetting the names. Oh, that Celestial. For some reason, I'm forgetting the names of things today a lot. So yeah, Carol Danvers still hasn't apologized to Tony Stark for putting him in a coma, and that really annoys me. She just won't apologize. She's a horrible person. I don't like her. I don't know what's wrong with her. And also, what happens is they save the day, right? They save the day. Carol Danvers has got short hair, right? And then a few days later, she has got long flowing locks somehow. I don't know. I mean, maybe she went to the hairdressers and was like, you know, forget this haircut. Like, I want extensions. I want to have long flowing hair again. But yeah, Avengers is all right, man. I'm quite liking it. They're setting up some stuff with She-Hulk being stronger than the Hulk, or having more power than the Hulk, or something. But it's moving along nicely. They live inside a Celestial. Robbie Reyes his personality is totally off key, but it's doing a job and it's doing a decent job and it's doing new things. So I'm down to keep on getting it. Mr. Miracle, unexpected. This was quite unexpected. It was them handing over their son Jake, to Darkseid, and this isn't the final issue. There's actually one more issue, and I think they may just be wrapping stuff up. Perhaps, I don't know, but we'll see. I think the early issues have been better. I'd like to go back and read the whole thing in one sitting to see as to what that experience is like, because I think that'd be quite different from reading them all separately. But yeah, Mr. Miracle for me, I think it's been consistently good. There's some issues are better than others. I think the ones that are more action-packed people will probably like more. But the whole story, I want to kind of like have that experience because I think it's quite a good and very unique piece of work, which you can't say about every comic, unfortunately. Not every comic is a unique piece of work, but this is, it has its own style, its own thing going on. It's got its own voice. And I think that's what's really good about Mr. Miracle for me personally. New challenges, I haven't read this one yet. I've still got one more previous issue to read before getting around to it. And the last part of Lando as well. I haven't got around to reading that. But to reiterate, we got Immortal Men, Fantastic Four, Sideways, Infinity Wars, Daredevil, Teen Titans, Death or Glory, Hit Girl, Damage, Infinity Warps, Soldier Supreme, The Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Mr. Miracle, New Challenges, and Lando Double or Nothing. Let me know as to what you got this week, whether you liked or disliked what you got or what I got. Let me know as to whether you got the Batman Damned and saw the Bat Penis, or if you got the digital copy, which doesn't have the Bat Penis in it, and all future copies are not going to have the Bat Penis. But let me know if you got that, just because it's a comic book talking point and it's been in the news. Stick around and watch another video if you want. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.
So far, we'll be looking for a little bit of a change tomorrow, and of course the possibility of some scattered showers. Today, of course, there's nothing showing up on the radar.